GSFC. We understand that they're going to receive a 693 crore rupee subsidy from the government. Fertilizer volumes, the chemical segment growth, this is all that we'd like to talk about and bring on board Mr. Jayant Singh, the chairman at GSFC. Mr. Singh, morning, good to speak with you. You know, the government just last week said that it will release 693 crore rupees of subsidy that was withheld on ammonium sulfate for about 4-year period. By when will you receive it, and what really is the full receivable?
We expect the receivables to come very quickly. I mean, that entire amount which is there, which should come very soon now. Now that the government has cleared at the highest level, so it will come very soon.
How will you utilize the long-awaited funds that will come in?
Yeah.
And how much are you expecting from the government? Sorry.
It is the entire thing, it will go in our, overall developments and the projects that we are having in the pipelines. So the entire thing will go for that particular purpose itself.
And how much amount are you expecting from the government?
There is some more money required, some more releases to still we are expecting, about 150 crores or so, and that also we expect with the central government, with the fertilizer ministry, that also will be coming very soon actually.
Okay, fair point. Give us some color then on how exactly has your fertilizer business been for the first quarter, and going by the kind of monsoon progress that we've had, also the recently announced MSP hikes as well, what kind of volume growth numbers do you think you'll be able to clock in for the entire year?
See, considering that the monsoon, though delayed, have come up quite well, we expect the entire thing to do quite well. Overall, the fertilizer, the entire business should do well all throughout the country, and all the fertilizers companies would do well. Secondly, as you very rightly pointed out, the minimum support prices have been reasonably increased, and because of that also, the overall demand for increasing the productivity, the farmers will have greater incentive to go for higher production and all. So naturally, we expect the overall figures to do well. The fertilizer demand throughout the country will certainly be much better. In Gujarat also, we have had, though the monsoon have been slightly delayed, but yes, now for the last 4 or 5 days, we have had good monsoon, and that's we expect the fertilizer demand throughout the country. Since we are selling throughout the country, it would certainly do very well.
So give us your own sense on what kind of numbers are you aiming for in terms of overall production for the coming year, FY19?
Numbers, I won't be able to tell you the numbers exactly, but we certainly expect compared to the last year, it would be certainly a very good figures overall. Compared to the last quarter also, this quarter, and compared to the last year overall, the numbers will certainly be much better than we had expected. So this year, as many of our government of Gujarat companies have done well, GSFC has been one of the laggards, but now GSFC also will be doing very well. See, as you are aware, Narmada Fertilizer, many of our gas companies have done extremely well. This year we expect Gujarat State Fertilizer also, GSFC also, to turn corners and would be doing well. As we have had a big lag on, as you rightly pointed out, about the subsidy money which was to come from the government of India. It was a lag on the interest and all, and the cash flow was impacted. So now that is also taken care of substantially.
To hear that, DAP prices, Mr. Singh, were raised by about 1,000 rupees per MT in the month of May, and you were contemplating another similar hike the last time that we were chatting. What's the change in prices compared to last quarter, and how much have costs increased in comparison?
See, once again, these prices are decided at a more higher level, and that's why we cannot go on the price increase per se. But still, we expect, we certainly expect a better turn this year.
Okay. Just one final word. How has the traction been on the chemicals business, and what's the trend that you're seeing in caprolactam prices? Are caprolactam benzene spreads hovering between 1,000 to 1,100 per MT, or with rise in oil and rupee depreciation, has this balance been affected?
See, we expect that the rise in the oil prices will also to some extent has started softening. So that will also be a reasonably good impact. But at the same time, the caprolactam prices we are expecting a better, a better figure this year. So on the chemical front also, apart from the fertilizer, caprolactam would be giving us a good result. We are also expecting a good turn in the phosphoric side, also phosphoric fertilizers and all. So on the whole, this year we expect that Gujarat State Fertilizer would be doing quite well. So that is what is our general expectation this year.
Singh, such a pleasure having you today on the show. Thank you so much for taking the time out.